Hey divas and gents, this is Anna coming to you with an Ooh La La Vintage Treasures design team project. I hope every one of you ladies had an awesome holiday. I did. I'm loving having 4 days off from work. Awesome. So today was the day where I had to sit down and take care of my responsibilities and swaps and all that other stuff. So I got finished with this design team project. And this little kit comes looking like this. It's really super cute. It's the Ooh La La Paris ArtIMake kit. So it comes in these and it's like really super cute. And all the little charms and trinkets and things come in here. And then it had this over the top of it. Okay. So let me show you what I made. This is an ArtIMake cake. ArtIMake cake. Let's try that again. ArtIMake kit. And this is everything I have left over. Okay, so there was a lot in here, and I only used a few things from my personal stash. Okay, so that is the leftover little, you know, jump rings and beads and that. And I used the Eiffel Tower that hung off this because it was a key ring, so I didn't need this. But you will see how I used it on my little projects. Okay, now this is an ArtIMake kit, so I did one ArtIMake and I did two junk charms. I don't even know how to explain it. Let's do this. Okay, here's one ArtIMake that I did. I actually, what I did is this right here. It was like a silver color, and I went ahead and used my butterscotch alcohol ink. I haven't used these in forever, so I figured it was time to bring it out and just make it look. I didn't do it to where it was even all the way through. I just did it in little spots. I liked that. I liked that look. And then this right here was what was hanging off of this. So I took it off. I used my glossy accents to adhere it to this, either glossy accents or E6000. Then I used a little bead cap, and then I just put a pearl on top of that in the middle. And it already has all the blings and stuff in it. And then this little cluster was in the kit. I did not put this together. This is the way it came in the kit. And all I did was add it to the bottom. And then I just added this little dangle from the top, because that's where the jump ring was on the keychain. And this also was in the kit, like this. What Doreen does is she gets vintage pieces or just broken pieces of stuff and she puts them in. That's what is so cool about this. These are not your perfect pearls and perfect looking things. These are bits and pieces of vintage items that she gets. So she puts them in the kit for you to recreate. And then it's mixed with some of the today stuff. So this right here is really awesome because it's one piece, this whole thing. I loved the way that looked. It was really unique looking. Okay, so this is just like that, so I can hang off of anything. So this is one ArtIMake. Now the other ArtIMakes I added into junky charms. Okay, so this right here is hung off of this ginormous lobster claw clasp that comes in the kit. And the only thing I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to only call out the things that was in my personal stash, and then everything else you'll know is just what came in the kit, instead of saying it 5,000 times. Okay, so here was another one that I made. Okay, these were two flower pieces, and all I did was leave the last one flat. This one I lifted up a little. Then I used a bead cap, a really huge bead cap in the middle. And then I got a bunch of the loose pearls and little blings and gems, and I just put a bunch of glossy accent, and I just put that in there and just clustered everything, laid them on top of each other. So it just sits as a cluster inside the bead cap. And I just got done, ladies, so you're gonna see my hands are grinding. And look what I did to my nails. Oh my gosh, and this does not come off. And these are gel. I got gel over my nails. And yeah, this is that right there. So I'm kind of bummed about that. So anyways, So this was the dangle. This was also in the kit. Oh, I wasn't going to say that. And it has a bunch of little blings. And I just hung it from the bottom here. So I added all of this to make this. Okay. And then, okay, let's see if I can. All right. So I just made this with what was there. And this button, these pretty little charms. Then I put this little dangle together. Then she put this really beautiful piece in here, and I added that to hang from it too. It's just beautiful trim. I really wanted to use it on a different kind of project, but it was intended for this kit, so I had to use it for this kit. So all I did at the ends was I glossy accented the loose strings, and then I stuck a jump ring through it. And then I just hung it this way, so you can see that it's just the regular trim on the other side. I love it. Gorgeous. Okay, and then there's sporadic pieces of chain because that was also included. And then, let's see. And then this little pearl. Then I made this little dangle. And then this was also in the kit, this really pretty pearl strand. And all I did was glossy accent the bottom and the top so that it doesn't fray. Okay, that's that one. This is just the regular in the back. And then, let's see, make sure, because I just put stuff. This is another part of a chain that's dangling. This right here is the whole dangle. Is it hanging off of this whole? No, that's the other one. Okay. Yeah, so none of my stash was in here. This is all the kit. Everything. Okay, so this is really super fun. Now this is a real junk charm, because this is really using bits and pieces of different things that are old, some new. So that's pretty awesome. I love it. I love how it came out. Okay, so that's that one. Here is the other one. Okay, this one is mixed with a little bit of black metals and stuff like that. And I did my best to keep with only what was in the kit. So like I said, there's very few things that I added, just so you can get a true idea of really what comes in the kit. So all the chain, it's not mine, it's from there, the kit. And kind of just hung this little bauble, and it came hung on this chain, this really thin little piece of white chain. And then these little butterflies, and all I did was put glossy accent, put a bead cap, and then I went ahead and put a little spacer and a little rhinestone in the middle. I just made that one. Then I made this one. Little bauble here that's hanging from the chain. Okay. Then this little bauble, these little ones. And it's hanging off of this chain. This right here was from a previous design team package, so I just added it into it because I thought it would look perfect. Okay. This came from a previous design team package. Then I did another one of these little clusters. And the only thing on here that's from my stash is this little baby doily and this little flat back pearl. And then I did another one of those. Those are super fun, just to put a glob of glossy accents in there and just start piling them in there. So you see the little dangles and stuff, or not dangles, but the little rhinestones. Really super cute. Then I did this one right here. It's a butterfly with the little rhinestones, and she puts a lot of those little rhinestones in the kit. I have a lot of those left over. And then that pretty little button. And then this right here. This is really pretty. It almost looks like a snowflake, but it's adhered on both sides. It came that way, so it must have hung off of something. And all I did was take this piece that was hung on a necklace, and then I glossy accented it to the top of that. This little chain right here, it also came with the kit, and all I did was add the glossy accent here and here, and then I wrapped it around, and then I put more glossy accent here, so you'll see it's loose on the sides but not here or here where I adhered them. So I just wrapped it around, and it's gold, so that's why you don't see it too much, because this right here is like a gold also. So this has pretty blings in it. Love it. And there's nothing in the back. So this one right here has a lot of chain on it, which I liked. So we try to keep it true to the junky charmness of it. And I love how they turned out. They're really, it's pretty heavy because it's a lot of metals that are on here and heavier items. So this is pretty cool. I only added 2 of my stash in here, and that was it. Everything else was from the kit. So I did the 2 junky charms with a couple of the ArtIMakes at the bottom, and then 1 individual ArtIMake, and then this little pile right here is what was left over, which is not much, and I could use those on other future projects as I intermix them. So this is what I did for Ooh La La. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast putting these together. So now I'm going to go hang them up, and I don't know what I'll use them on. I don't know if I'll hang them on my purse. I do love hanging junk charms on my purse. I really, really love them. So we'll see. But feel inspired, and check out Ooh La La. I'll have all the information below, and give it a try. You know, you really do have to be creative because all of these come in a bunch of different pieces, so you really have to think. Nothing is made for you, and put it together yourself. Don't be intimidated. Anybody can make any of these ArtIMakes. It really, you don't have to be advanced for any of this. Just put it together. The metals mix, it doesn't matter. Everything can intermix with one another, so don't worry about matching, because at the end of it all, it works together. So I will see you back, because I have a couple other projects to show you. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you to my new subbies. I got some new ones over the holiday break, and thank you ladies for my previous video, and for all the comments I got. You guys are so awesome. Like, seriously, I love you, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.